What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the first video of Project Flicka. So, got a problem, guys. She don't want to start today. So, I'm going to show you how to fix her and what the problem is. And maybe you guys have the same problem as me. And you guys could just follow along. That's what I'm here for, to help you guys figure out the problem. But, yeah, stay tuned and let's get into the video. Alright guys, so she doesn't want to start. I already know the problem because I ran some tests. The battery is dead because I could tell. I ran some tests, and when I hooked it up to my truck, as you can see, I hooked it up to my truck, the jumper cables, it started up right fine, which I'll show you a clip right here. And yeah, she don't want to start without the battery, so I'm going to show you how to replace a battery on a 2007 Ford Mustang. This works from 2005 to 2009, I believe. But other than that, it works on any car, any older car. They're all around the same. So I'll show you how to replace the battery. So watch, let me show you guys. Alright guys, so we're in here in the car. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put the key in ignition. So when I put the key in the ignition, and watch, when I try to start it, all the lights are, just the airbag light just comes on, nothing comes on. See, like I'm trying it too. And I know it's a battery, because if it wasn't the battery, you know, there would be lights turned on. So I know it's the battery. And you could do a couple tests, which I'll show you right now. So to test it, to see if it's the battery, you turn it on the run position, which is what I'm doing. And you see that, see how it's blinking that red? That's the light. Sometimes they will pop up. There'll be a battery gauge here, but there's no gauge. I don't have it because that's an older car. But it's popping red. Like even if I turn it, no, I can't turn it because I'll start it. So I have it on the on position. And that's just security, the red thing, but that's fine. But I'll show you how you can tell, because I have it in my truck, because my truck is a little newer than this car. How you could start it. So yeah, let me show you right now. Alright guys, so we're in my truck, and to test it out, find out, I would put it on the on position, and if you see, I had the battery light right there, and then this gauge, which it tells me the battery is good or not. So that's a test you guys could do, and if you guys have that luxury in your cars, and most cars have it. Some newer cars, they have sensors, and yeah. So what you guys will need to take out the battery, but before I show you, you guys need to know where the battery, usually it's on the passenger side. As you can see, this is my battery for the Mustang. And on my truck, it's the same thing. It's in the front actually, but it's in the passenger side too, so they're usually in the passenger side. Yes, my truck's a little dirty, sorry, because I do daily drive this and I do a lot of off-roading, so that's why my engine-based truck is dirty compared to the Mustang, because it's clean, and I only had a couple months, I don't drive much. That's why everything's clean. And yeah, so to disconnect the battery, before you disconnect it, what you're going to need is you're always going to want to disconnect the negative first, which is the black one, which is the minus, as you see right here. You never want to disconnect the positive first. You do that later and after. That's right here. Sometimes they will be, cable will be back here, it'll be red. but I have a plus sign, so that's how I know it's positive and negative, and also saying the battery too. And then on my Mustang, the one that we're actually gonna take off, is I have this red part right here. That's the positive, and then it doesn't really. It says right here the positive too, so we all know this side is positive, but it doesn't really say in this side. So we already know this side is negative because it's black, and this is red. So that's how we know. So what you will need for this job is you're gonna need a 3/8 ratchet, an 8mm wrench, a flathead screwdriver, and a long extension that fits your ratchet. And you're gonna need a 5/16 socket. So that's all you need for this job to take it off. So let's get to it, guys. So the first thing we're gonna do is what you need to do is you need to take out the tie down. The tie down that secures this battery. So you need to take this part off. So that's what we're gonna do. For some vehicles like my truck, mine is only one on the Mustang, but some vehicles like my truck have two. It's just metal piece. It's just these two bolts, and you take it off. And yeah. So let's do that on the Mustang. We're not taking the battery off on the truck because it's good, but we're gonna take it off on the Mustang because it is dead. And so let me put you on the tripod, and let's take it off. All right, so I got my what is it, 5/16 socket for the 3/8, and then I got my long extension for the 3/8 for the socket, and then my 3/8 ratchet. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this extension inside of here, so you can see. So you just put it, snaps on, so you hear that click, and then this, you're gonna push this button back here on your socket. Some sockets are different, but most of this one has that. So you can put that in there, or you just snap it on. It'll click too. If it doesn't click, just push this in, and it'll go in. So there, it's in. Now, this is a switch. Some sockets are different. Some have a dial, but this one has this little switch. So I want to put it towards the left. So if you hear this sound when you turn it left, that means it's still loosening it. So you want to do that. So make sure it's good to go, and then we're going to start taking off the battery, the tie rod, the tie down strap. So let me set you up, guys. All right. So what you can do, see that bolt? You're gonna put it at your socket. It's already loose, and you start loosening it, and you're gonna take it off until it comes off. And if it's kind of loose already, I'm gonna put this down here. It's already loose already because it's not. It's only there to secure. You just twist it to the, lefty righty, loosey righty tighty. So remember that. After this comes out, just put this up here to the side because you don't want no metal. That's another thing. You don't want no metal touching this or anything because you don't want it to spark. Because that's your positive. And so once we got that out, now what you're going to do is you want to take this long extension off. Alright, so what you can do is you're going to take this long extension off, and then you're going to put this one on your 5/16 socket onto your 3/8 ratchet. Put it on, and then make sure it's to the left, which it is, because we would just loosen the tie down strap. Put this to the side somewhere, and then now we're going to do the other bolt. So let's do that, guys. Alright, guys, so there's a bolt right there on the side. What you're gonna do, you're gonna put your socket in there, and you're just gonna loosen it. You're gonna loosen this part, push it towards you, and then it's very loose, but this is really on there. So that's when you get your screwdriver, your flathead screwdriver, And this is going to be as your pry tool. And if you guys are wondering, because this is metal, and that if it's going to spark, it's not. See? Nothing's going to happen. It's fine. So what you're going to do is you're going to pop this in here somehow. And there, it's popped in. And just play with it. Listen to it. I'll show you right now. I'm going to take it out. I can't do it with one hand, but I'll show you right now. And there. You just pop it off like that. And you put this aside so you know where it won't touch anything metal. Just so you don't want it to spark, just in case. Now we move on to this side. Now, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You grab your this, but you gotta be careful. You're gonna grab your socket, the ratchet, and see if it listens. If it does, oh, it's a good sign if it does. Sometimes you have to use that in the game of it, you saw the 8mm wrench. Sometimes you have to use that. Okay. Open, put this aside. This one popped out easy, so we don't need a screwdriver. So what we're gonna do, let's put this to the side somewhere. We'll go back. Alright guys, so we already moved it. It's touched plastic, so it's fine. And then this fell out of this part, because it was in here, and it was tied down. Yeah, tied up right here, which is fine because it was holding it down. So just put that there to the side, and yeah, and then we remove the battery. This is right here. So now what you want to do, since this battery's no good no more, is you want to take it to your nearest parts store. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it to my nearest parts store, guys. I don't like to buy the expensive batteries because this is an older car. I don't need nothing fancy or better. If I had some like subwoofers and aftermarket stuff, then yes, I would. But I don't have that now. So we're gonna try Costco first, where they sell batteries. It's like 110, 115, or the one that's called Parts Authority. It's like 145 over there for a battery, so it's not bad. So that's where we're gonna go. And you always want to take your old battery off first, so they don't charge you for it. So that's what you're gonna do, because else they will charge you for it. So I'm gonna go get a new battery, and then I'll let you guys know. I'll pick up the camera when they come back, and I'll show you how to install it. So I'll see you guys when I get back from the store.
2,000 years later.
Alright everybody, so I got back from the store. Another thing I forgot to mention in the video, how I knew the battery was dead when I tested it out, because I'm going to do it now because I have the battery off. With your key fob and for your vehicle, on this vehicle, if you click it, see, nothing happens. I didn't press an alarm, nothing. And that's how I know, because there's no power going to the car, so that's how I knew. Also, the battery was dead too. So, side note. So, we got back from the store. We have the battery now. So, and when you buy the battery, make sure you compare them at the store. And yeah, I'll tell you what you need. So get your battery, and you're gonna put it, you know, obviously you're gonna put it where you took the battery off. So when we do that, and I'll get back with you guys. Alright guys, so I already put the battery in. You guys are probably freaking out because this is touching, but this cover is here, so it's protecting it, so it's fine, so it's not gonna spark. So no worries. And I already put this part already inside, so we can put down the tie down. So that's what we do. But before we use any tools or anything, what you can do is you're gonna just start screwing it on and tighten it. And yeah, and there. So we don't, it's already in there. So what we're gonna do is grab your extension, and then take your socket and take it out. Then you put your extension on. and then put your socket on. Okay, once it's on, moving this. Since we were loosening it to the left, now we're gonna move it to the right. So you move it. When it goes to the right, you twist it. You know it's too tight. So that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna put this on again here. And you screw it on. Tight. Alright, so we already got the strap on. Now, what you guys are thinking is probably to connect this first. Wrong. You gotta connect this one first. So move this out the way. Make sure it's not touching metal. And see this plastic part on these batteries? You're gonna take it off just by pulling this tab. And it will come off just like that. Put that to the side. And then what you can do is put it on. There we go. Push it in as far as you can. Okay. Now grab your socket. And it's already to tighten it. Since we were tightening the strap on. And just start tightening it. Be careful, try not to touch nothing metal. You don't want to over tighten it, make sure it's just snug. That's good. Put this cover back on. And then now you're going to do the ground. So grab this. Put this on. Oh, it's not already put on. Okay. So we got it on. And then be careful here this one because you want this to spark. Just tighten it down snug. Alright, so everything's on, secure. Make sure you got no tools in the engine bay because that's not good. You don't want to mess up any fans or anything that could fall in. And yeah, we're all good. So now, moment of truth. So, let's see. Alright guys, moment of truth. That's a good sign. Alright, let's shut her off. Just reach in here. Yeah guys, that's how do you replace a battery on a 2007 Ford Mustang. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope it helped you guys. If you guys had a problem and you guys are trying to do the same thing I'm trying to do, stay tuned for more Project Flicka, and I'll see you guys in the next Project Flicka.